Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Rocio with Sparkling Punk, and I'm trying to keep up with my studio vlogs this year. It is March 1st, so of course here I am, hello, for a new studio vlog. Hill Country Comicon is this weekend, and I'm really excited. It is also, unfortunately, Sherwood Forest Fair weekend 1, which is the Ren Fair that we love to go to. It's our second home. We even want to get married there, and it sucks because every single year we have to miss opening weekend because of having an event at Hill Country, which I love Hill Country and I love vending, but I also wish I could go to opening weekend of Sherwood every year because it's home, and I've been going for the past 4 years already. This is going to be my 5th year in a row going, and we get season passes every year. So what I decided to do is I put up a poll on my Instagram and I asked, hey y'all, should I wear my Ren Fair witch outfit to Hill Country in honor of opening weekend of Sherwood? And the majority of y'all said yes, do it. And if you know me and you follow my personal / lifestyle accounts, you know that we dress up a lot and I live the Halloween 365 lifestyle, so my vibes are always super witchy cool, or like just you know, really cool for Ren Fair. So I'm really excited, and everybody said yes, so I have to take out all of my stuff, and I'm so excited to be in my Ren Fair garb and just look like a badass, because Ren Fair clothes makes me feel so freaking cool. So yeah, I'm really excited. So because Hill Country Comicon is this weekend, I have to finish packing up my car and packing everything up. It's been tough for me because I've been having trouble sleeping due to my Prozac medication, and last night was the first night that I actually slept like 5 hours, which is great because I've been sleeping like an hour to an hour and a half every day for like the past week already, which is not fun. Okay, it's not fun, but I did some things that people were like recommending me on Instagram that I should try out to go to sleep, and that's what I did, and I was able to sleep a little bit earlier, which is good. But now I get to pack up my car, so I have this stuff kind of there, and then I have some stuff on my table right now. I did already input like the table in my car, and I have like a couple of the display stuff in my car already, but I gotta play a little bit of Tetris in there and do all of that because setup is on Friday. I did have to get off of my full-time job for that, but it's okay, I'm excited. And then the con is Saturday, Sunday, so yeah. Which there will be a Artist Alley vlog that I'm going to be doing as well. That will be separate from this one, but this will be all things March. And honestly, after Hill Country, I'll probably just be making stuff because I don't think I have, no, I didn't get accepted into anything else that I applied to for March. So I think my next event won't be until April, June, March, April, May, maybe. I don't know. I need to double check. But I just really want to enjoy Sherwood Forest Fair for the 2 months that we have it. So yeah. Alright, that's my little intro. Let's go into the full video, y'all. And thanks for watching my videos, by the way. I love y'all. So I'm actually getting shit done, y'all. So right now I am updating my pin board. So I started doing like my little coffin pin board here with all my pins that I currently have, which include my Spooky Mail Club pins. And if I have B grades of them available too, then I put them on here. And then if I don't have it available, I put like sold out on the pin here. So I'm updating it because I have restocked quite a few of my pins, and I finally have all of my B grades pin packed, and I'm going to be taking all of them, one of each. So I'm taking this with me, and then I'm rearranging them because now I have this pin here, and I ended up finding out that I had like a couple more of these, which I was like, okay. So that, and then I of course have other Patreon pins that I haven't put on here, so I have to go look for those because I know I have extras. I just need to go get one because I didn't think about that, and I packed them up already. So that's what I'm doing. I also restocked my prints, like my original artwork prints, because I actually had sold quite a bit of them. So now I have 4 of each restocked, of all of my original artwork prints. I started getting everything else out, and then I also started putting stuff in my car, and I got a tote down so I can start putting things in. I started like setting up my little stands and just popping them into totes so I could just take everything like organized and just plop, plop. I try to do as much as I can at home so the setup doesn't take me as long, because when I first did my setup, like my first convention setup, it was at Hill Country Comicon. It took me 6 hours, y'all, and that was with the help of my boyfriend, because I was like, all right, we got to go off of this and this. But it makes it so much easier now that I take pictures and stuff of my booth setups. I can just go off of that. And I did almost finish drawing up my booth setup, so I always draw up my booth setup. So this is like section 1 that I'm gonna have. And then I have section 2, and all the red is like merchandise. And then I have section 3 here that I'm still working on. And then I keep all of those and I put them in this binder. So all of them are in their own little binder here. And if I ever want to reference them again, I have all of the setups. So I always highly recommend that, because you never know if you're gonna need to do a smaller booth display. Sometimes I need to do one table and I have everything drawn out, and I always take a picture of my display and myself in the display. So I have that, and I can put it on my website that I've done that past event, and this is how my display looked. So yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. So this is what I meant earlier by like I just put the stands inside of the tote, and I can easily just, you know, take things out already prepped and ready to set up at the con. I recently started doing this, and it's made my life so much easier. Highly recommend it if you want to save some time. It's March 2nd today, and I just printed all of my new price tags. So I originally started doing these on Procreate, and then I moved over to Photoshop for the text. I used to like write the text, but it was just so much work. So I also did it for my clearance. I pretty much listed everything that I'm gonna have on clearance, because I'm gonna have a clearance shelf. And then I also spread out my old ones, so I do laminate them. I have like these little lamination sheets that I put them in, and then I put them through my laminator. And I had to make quite a couple new ones. Oh, I need to recut that one. So I spreaded them out by section. So there's going to be 3 different sections in my booth. Section 1 is the left side of my booth, and the middle and the right side. And each section is already separated in an order, and then I'm gonna, once I laminate these, I'll go ahead and I'll place these inside the section so they're in order. And then when we get to the convention, we don't have to be like, hand me the price tag for this, you know, because my boyfriend helps me stick these up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and laminate these and laminate this, so it's nice and easy to just stick some tape on the back and it doesn't rip the paper or nothing. So it's March 3rd, and we set up for Hill Country Comicon today, and that vlog is already recorded for setup. It was done in 3 hours, which I'm so proud of it. Literally, chef's kiss. Definitely an upgrade. I love it. And I also realized something, that I forgot to put backing cards on the Patreon stickers I had already packed. So I had to print and cut these right now to take them tomorrow. My fingers are killing me. Like, I have some really bad fingers going on right now. And I'm also printing a couple more price tags and laminating those. This is what I'm doing right now. And then I'm probably gonna get some berets done because I want at least one more of each, which I need to do 3 more berets today. And I want to make one for myself. So, I don't know. We'll see if I have the time. But first I'm gonna start doing this. It's a hectic day, literally con prep, con crunch. So it is now March 7th. Hill Country Comicon was 2 days ago on the 5th. And I got a lot of cash, but I feel like a question that gets asked a lot when we first start vending is how much cash should I take? And I ask that same question. I take $80 in cash and I separate it by 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. And I take $20 in quarters. If you don't take a lot of change, like you don't really need quarters, which I don't really do quarters ever because I include my tax in my price. But if you're going to be charging people tax separately, then you definitely want to have quarters. I have those just in case. But right now I got to count my money, and thank goodness I got a lot of change this time. There are times where I get a lot of hundreds or a lot of 20s and I have to like go to the bank and, you know, switch it all out. So right now I just got to go ahead and separate them by quantity, and I'm going to go ahead and count. Make sure that I separate 80 out in a bunch of different types of change. That way I can put that back in my fanny pack for my next event, which will probably be in May. I went ahead and I asked the Texas Roller Derby if I could vend in May with them because that is my availability, and then I should have Greater Austin Comic Con in June. So got a lot of time to prep because I wanted to focus more on, you know, the Ren Fair and kind of having a personal life and just enjoying my season pass, because I do get a season pass every year and I feel like I never give myself the time to enjoy the season pass, especially because it gets really hot fast and I overheat very quickly. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just count this out. I now have it all separated out in bills. I only got 110, so that's totally fine. 5s are actually better to have anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and start counting and separate this out in $80. Anything extra is gonna go into the bank so I can pay off my business credit card. So I went ahead and I separated out. So I separated my 20s out in hundreds, 100, 200, 300, and then I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $336 is going to the bank and straight to my credit cards. Well, credit card, it's my business credit card. And then here I separated it out. So I'm doing 120, a 10. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5s, and then 21s. So 21s, plus $20 is 40 and 50. And then we got 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. 80 total right here. This is what I'm gonna take with me to my next event. I do smaller events, so my conventions don't range too massive. Like, it tends to be like, I think 400 people, 400 to 1,000 or something like that. They're not like obnoxious conventions. They're really small conventions in comparison to like conventions in Florida and California and stuff. So this is what I take. I have never had an issue. All the conventions I've done always give you a slip that has, hey, if you need change, please go ahead and just, write it down and give us a call. And they'll come up to your booth and give you change. But this is always pretty good for me, and I never really have issues at all. Like I said, occasionally I'll get like a bunch of 20s or a bunch of 100s, but then I just call them over for change. I think that's only happened once, that I actually had to get change. So yeah, so this is my separation. And then I like to sort it out in a fanny pack, and I take my cash, in like a bag or something to the bank, and straight goes to deposit. I don't go anywhere else but the bank, and that's how I make that work. So it's been a little bit since I've updated. It's March 14. I just got an order for a beret and some hair clips this weekend, so I'm finally packing it up so I could go ahead and drop it off at the post office today. So let's go ahead and pack up this order. Also, if you were the one that purchased, thank you so much. Any orders I appreciate, especially right now where orders aren't really coming in, so anything is welcome. Thank you so much. Even a simple sticker order helps. So I just got my Patreon pins in for the month of March. Is it March? Yeah, for the month of March. I decided to do like these really cool mushrooms. I'll show you all in a little bit. I need to actually remove the packaging and all that, but they just came in. They look pretty nice this time around. I've been having some issues with Sticker Mule lately, but we'll see. So we'll see how many B grades I get. I only had 2 patrons this month because I did have to boost up my Patreon to $20 a month because the price went up in pins, and also price in general of everything went up, even shipping. So yeah, and I wasn't making that much already from Patreon. I think I made maybe $2 or $3 per patron after taxes and stuff and buying all the supplies. But yeah, I only got 2 patrons. I did message the 3rd patron that got charged the previous payment. I messaged them, I emailed them, I posted about it prior, I messaged them again, and they haven't updated their tier, so I'll have to refund them at the beginning of next month, and then I'll also refund them for that as well, unless they're like, hey, where are my rewards? There's the proof that they never replied back and never updated, unfortunately. So please make sure to check your Patreon regularly, y'all, because I don't know what way to reach out. Like, I emailed and messaged. But yeah, so my tier is $20 now for like the pin and the stickers. I'll have a sticker only club now too, so you can get the 2 stickers. So I'm working on the last sticker today. I did Hill Country and I was focusing on that. So I had to finish that, and then I ordered the pins a couple weeks ago. I think like it was 2 weeks ago, literally like the week of Hill Country, I think is when I ordered them. And then I'm finishing one more sticker for my patrons this month. I'm giving them an extra sticker too if they decided to stay on, because I appreciate their support and they definitely do deserve that, you know, 3rd sticker. Even though I'm not really making money this month, it's fine. I really do appreciate anybody that stays. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of the clear filament off of these, and I am editing videos for my Rocio Jimenez cosplay YouTube channel. So I'm like multitasking, and I'm also watching Married at First Sight. So a little bit of everything. That's kind of how we work in this house. I'm doing a lot of business stuff right now. So I'm cutting stickers for my Spooky Mail Club. I got this one cut out. It's like an eyeball flower for spring, but kind of keeping it creepy. And then to go with the eyeball whimsical aesthetic, I made this mushroom to go with our pin. And the second sticker, which like, cause this is a freebie one since I upgraded my prices to $20. Sorry, it's super loud because of the machine. But this is the freebie. This is sticker 1. And then I got the other one here, and I'm just like obsessed. I literally think it's probably one of my favorite designs I've ever made. So I'll show y'all after the cutting is done. So it's still the same day, by the way. I'm just working a lot on business stuff today, trying to play catch up after taking kind of a break. So as y'all saw the pins, so I got my 2 Patreon pins packed up, you know, in their backing cards. So I decided to give my patrons a freebie this month because I did have to raise my price to $20 a month for my spooky mail club, and I did do an edition of a sticker mail club only where you just get the stickers of the month for $10. So for anybody that decides to become a patron this month or has continued to become a patron this month, they get the pin sticker as well. So this is the pin as a sticker. So I decided to do that. And then I printed and cut the other sticker that I made, which this one is like a flower. It's supposed to be like a creepy eyeball flower, but kind of looks like fall leaves at the same time. So that is the other sticker. And then I just finished the second sticker of the month. And I'm obsessed. I think this is honestly like my most favorite drawing I have ever drawn because I did such an amazing job shading, and this is something I've been wanting to draw for such a long time. But I'll have to show y'all at some point what my first carnivorous plant looked like. It's really cringy. Oh my god, I feel like I should just pull it up since we're on here. So this is, I'll show you what this looks like, but it's gorgeous. My art has improved so much. So this is the other sticker. I'm obsessed. Like, it came out exactly how I wanted it to. So it's kind of like a zombie sticker with flowers coming out of it for spring, and I'm obsessed. Like, I literally might put this on a t-shirt because I love it so much. So since we're here, and if you do watch my vlogs, I appreciate you. Let me show you the first carnivorous plant that I ever decided to draw. And it wasn't a favorite for sure, so I've definitely improved a lot, and I'm just so happy with how that came out. So my first carnivorous plant was this. So compared to like this gorgeous beauty, I've improved a lot, and I'm just like, I love it so much. And it's crazy seeing like yourself, you know, grow as an artist and stuff, especially because I grew up being super discouraged. People just called my art cute. They never really saw me as an artist, especially because I had a lot of like people around me that like were really, really, really good at art, and like, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm obsessed, so I'm really excited about these 3 stickers. And for anybody who did decide to be a patron for this month, like, I appreciate you because you're getting some really cool rewards this month, and I'm obsessed. And I love creating. I love creating, and I love taking my time to do all of this for y'all. Like, it's literally almost midnight and I have to work tomorrow. Literally, I start work at 7 a.m. But I literally just take the time. Anytime for when I do Patreon stuff, it's my time to disconnect and not worry about anything else in the world but drawing. And I love doing it. So definitely consider checking out my Patreon. Like I said, I do have 2 different tiers. My first tier is my Spooky Mail Club, which is 2 stickers and an acrylic pin. They're all limited edition stickers and pins, so I will have them straight to you guys like the month of, and they'll be all themed for that month. And then anything that I have left over, because sometimes I have leftover stickers and stuff and leftover pins or B-grade pins, I'll sell them at like conventions and online, and then once they sell out in that color variant, I won't make them again in that color variant. So they are limited edition, exclusive to you guys. In that regards, like I said, anything extra, I have to sell it. Like, it would be a loss for me because I do have to order extra, and I do have to print extra because I'm not going to waste sticker paper, you know? But yeah, so definitely consider doing it. Sometimes I don't even list them online for months because I'm like, you know, if you were in the Patreon club, you got it. If not, you could wait if you want to get it, or they might sell out by the time I post them online because I sell them at conventions, you know? So yeah, it's a little cool thing. And then if you can't afford the $20 a month, I do have the $10 a month where you would get these 2 stickers. Well, in this case, these 2 stickers, right? But like I said, for March, if anybody does join my sticker mail club, I would give them these 3 as a thank you for joining the sticker mail club. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pack my 2 Patreon orders. I wrote their little thank you cards already, so that makes my life so much easier. And then I can go ahead and ship these out tomorrow. Technically today, because it's now midnight, March 15. And yeah, I get these to their new homes. Oh, I'm so happy. They came out so good. Oh, I love this theme. Sorry, I'm like obsessed because I hate spring because mosquitoes love me. But at the same time, I love it because of Ren Fair. But so it's like the mushroom is showing my love for Ren Fair and the whimsy stuff. And then like this is just showing my love for like the creepy carnivorous plants. But also the mushroom is too, because if you look up creepy mushrooms, you can find some creepy mushrooms. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm done ranting, y'all. Let's go to packing.
So after packing orders, I decided to draw a little bit on my iPad. So the way I do things is I sketch my designs out in a sketchbook, like actual traditional drawing, because that's the original way that I started drawing many years ago when I was about 6 years old, and that's always been my process. And then I eventually started doing digital drawing in high school. So I always go ahead and I do that first in a sketchbook, and then I go ahead and I put it into my iPad with a picture. So I just take a picture of it and then I put it in Procreate as a layer, and I do a low opacity, and then I trace it over, and then I start adding, you know, the color as well, but I crisp it up and all that, meaning like I draw the lines actually in Procreate and all that. So this is a character that I had in my sketchbook for some time now. This is my original character named Rosie the Eyeball Ghoul. Her name is Rosie because she is inspired by me, but she is an eyeball girl. I don't know why, but I love drawing eyeballs, and I love drawing eyeballs as heads and faces, so that's kind of been my thing lately. Rosie the Eyeball Ghoul has been one of my favorites to draw, and she always looks really cute, and I draw her in clothes that I either own or clothes that is inspired by something that I would totally wear. So yeah, just enjoy this little clip of me drawing digitally for some time. I absolutely love it, and this is pretty much my process. Now we are getting towards the end of the video, and meaning it's the end of March of 2023. I know this video is extremely delayed and all my videos have been. I literally have been recording all of the past year. It's been very difficult for me to edit. I have missed posting and editing though, so this year of 2024, it's one of my goals to actually continue on with recording, but actually get time to edit and post them on time, because studio vlogs, artist alley vlogs, and how to and everything is just part of my life, and recording on YouTube has been a big thing for me, so I'm definitely going to keep up with it more. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that these videos are helpful for y'all or just entertaining. I know I'm not like the most entertaining person ever, but I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to check out my shop, sparklingpunk.com, definitely feel free to check out my art. I'll see y'all later, spooky fam.